The bottom of our shed door, all the paint is peeling off. Basically because it gets splashed with rain off of this ramp here. It retains the moisture, but I'm going to try to refinish this shed door. So let's get it off the hinges. Like it?
It's striking.
It's what, striking?
Yeah.
I agree. I like it a lot.
Oh, it's going to look great with that, honey.
It really will. That's a good call.
Thank you.
Welcome.
It's exhausting work, however, it's going to be so worth it. Normally I would have sanded this down, but it was just a couple years ago that we put this down, and the stain is just starting to fade, and I wanted to refresh it before Jacob's graduation party, but also it just needed it. I am using an indoor stain because I'm going to be honest, I've tried both. and the indoor stain works just as well as the exterior stain for me personally. I still have to redo it every so many years. If you have any thoughts on a good stain that just lasts, that would be great. I'd really appreciate it. But for now, this week we're doing the door on the shed and this deck. We just really wanted to restain it, but boy, what a difference it's already making. It'll be a great feature once it's done. It'll look like it was when it was brand new. I really love how the wood shows through when you do it, and I go a little thicker in some spots where it just really needs it and a little thinner in others, and it just really looks, I really love the look of it. It's not for everybody, I guess, but I really like it. We are down to the wire, folks. This stain is almost gone. It was up at the top in the beginning, and now it's now it's really at the very end here. Hope that it works enough of it, because I have way too much to do to run to the store right now, but hopefully we can do this and get it on and done before the rain, possibly this evening, possibly tomorrow, but I need at least so many hours to let it dry. We're in late morning right now, almost noon, and I need it at least a 4 or 5 hour window of before it dries. I mean, excuse me, before it rains. Remember, folks, these are not how-to videos. These are how we do it. We always do it a little bit differently than others because we know tried and true methods. You don't always have to do things the way they say it, and it will still last. Prep is always very important. In this particular time, I did not prep very well. I just stained over it. I normally would have sanded it down, but I'm on a time constraint. And also, I don't really think in this case it really matters. But, and also, like I said, you might want to go by the rules and just get the exterior stain. It's fine, it works great. It's just the interior stain tends to be a little bit cheaper. Not just the small one, but the bigger one as well. And also, we really feel like it works just as well. In fact, the exterior stain I will usually have to redo quicker than the interior one. The interior one seems to last a little longer for me, strangely. And we're in New England. We have interesting weather. Even it survives the winters. I think we're just going to make it, folks, down to the wire here. Down to the last drop. Talk about right down to the wire with the product. Woo! We just made it. If this deck was any bigger, we wouldn't have had enough. So, seems like we planned it that way, doesn't it? We built it with that in mind. Another reason for restaining was also because we had added a new piece over there, a new section. We had it cut out. I don't remember why. We had it cut out for a reason, but then we filled it back in. I know there was a rock in the way and Paul removed that, and it took a lot of heavy work. So that probably was the original reason. But then we added to it later. Instead of the long boards and redoing it, we just added a section, and you could tell it was different. So this helped it be cohesive. It brought it all together. Although you do notice the stain is slightly different over there, it is more cohesive with the rest of the deck. Frankly, I love this look. It looks really cool and rustic and beautiful and rich, and I'm happy with it. So that's it, folks. I'm gonna show you the difference. Don't mind the furniture out of the way right now. Oh, it's lovely. I'm very, very happy with it. And if you can see, this is the stain I used. It's the Minwax wood finish penetrating stain, and it's semi-transparent and it's dark walnut. What I love about it is even though it's an interior, it really works beautifully outside. I've tried this many times. I've tried different stains, guys, and Minwax is my favorite. It seems to really penetrate the wood, give you those professional results. It says that on the can, and sometimes you're like, oh, sure, but this really, really holds up. This is a really good company. I use Minwax a lot for a lot of things. No matter what new product is out there, Minwax seems to work so well for us. And not sponsored, I'm just saying that's my favorite. And it just shows the results beautifully. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that the rain holds off until this dries a bit, and we'll see you soon.